Continuing with the ongoing state budget controversy, Governor Walker threatened to do it, and now he has.
To the possible dismay of hundreds of state workers, we might add, the governor sent layoff notices out to unions of state employees today. He says about 1,500 could lose their jobs come April if his budget repair bill is not passed. Senate Democrats are refusing to vote on the measure. They want the governor to take out the provision which would strip most state employee unions of most of their contract negotiating powers.
Some of the governor's supporters are taking their efforts to the road, and that includes here in northeast Wisconsin. A national group called Americans for Prosperity has launched a bus tour around the state. The group stop in Ashwaubenon drew local Walker supporters and anti-bill supporters outside as well. The campaign is called Stand Against Spending, Stand with Walker. The bus is expected to travel to 10 cities around the state. The tour did face some opposition, and tonight we hear from both sides.
We want to send the message down to Madison to both Governor Walker and the Republicans that we're out here. We're still behind them.
I think that they're wrong and misguided in what they're doing, and I think that this is going to have terrible, terrible consequences for Wisconsin.
Ashwaubenon public safety officers were at the event today, but they say everything was peaceful.
So how are you feeling about the weeks of debate over the budget? Are you ready for a resolution, or are you enjoying the history in making? Fox 11's Becky DeVries has multiple views.
Friday night marks the end of the work week for most. It also marks a full 15 days since Democratic senators have been outside of Wisconsin, weeks of state budget coverage and debate.
This measure passing is critical to balancing the next state budget.
The budget despair bill that we have right now, according to our nonpartisan fiscal bureau, does not have to happen.
At the right place in Alloway, the opinions are as varied as the menu choices, but there is a common theme.
No, I'm getting very frustrated with it. I think it's taking too long. We got to end it.
I think we're sick of it. I think we'd all like to see it, come to an end, and there's somewhere in between a happy medium.
It's frustrating. It's tiresome. It's exhausting. I think that most of the public is tired of hearing it and talking about it. We want resolution. At this point, I think most people are waiting just for a decision to be made.
But what should the decision be?
I think it's kind of a travesty. I think that collective bargaining rights should be protected.
I respect why the union was created, and I think at one day it was required. I don't think it is anymore.
While the debate continues and the frustration grows, some have simply tuned out.
It's not talked about anymore because it's exhausting.
But others are keeping a vigilant eye, waiting to see what the next chapter in Wisconsin history holds.
I think you'd have to be hiding in the basement not to, hear about it. And we keep up on it simply because, I think that we all have a vested interest in what's going to happen and how it's going to come out.
In Alloway, Becky DeVries, Fox 11 News.